Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And what you're looking at here is some Battlefield 1 gameplay. You know it's my game of choice right now, guys. And this is Domination. Just like I said in the title, I believe Domination is the best mode to play, guys, when you're playing with randoms. And the reason why I say that is you guys know how it goes with these shooters. I remember back in the day, I know guys like Jive Turkey and guys like Ronick, Azure Effect, Shakedown, Jay Easy, guys of that nature would definitely understand what I'm trying to say here. Back in those times, you had to be able to communicate. You know, you wouldn't even be able to play with guys if you didn't communicate. And hard A times as well. You know, just trying to remember guys off the cuff. You couldn't. You could not play in a shooter with those guys if you weren't not on the mic. But for some reason nowadays, in this this current generation of gaming, I guess you could say, because some people have told me that you're probably playing with more kids, and it's the reason why I look at that as I get killed. You know, you're playing with more kids, and that may be the reason why they're not talking. But at any rate, man, if you jump into a team deathmatch, if you jump into a conquest or rush, anything of that nature, there's no communication. And if you guys know, like I know, when you're playing these type of objective games, you must communicate. You have to play as a unit. That's really the reason why you squad up. You understand what I'm saying? Whether you do that with your friends or whether you just jump in a game, you're placed in a squad in most cases, or at least you're given an option to be placed in a squad. But these guys don't talk. There's no communication whatsoever as I take another kill there. And again, guys, let me interrupt myself. I am not the best player. You know, I'm going to be one of those guys that generally is going to have more kills than deaths. Sometimes I may tie. Most of the time I'm going to give you double-digit kills, but I'm not a beast by any stretch, but I consider myself a fairly decent, component as a teammate. I'm going to give you something. But anyway, getting back to my point, nobody talks. Nobody talks, and you don't always have the luxury of playing with friends. That's the reason why I'm always calling all recruits. I call all recruits, man. Anybody who wants to roll, I can get you on the friends list, so that way when I sign in, hopefully there's always somebody available to play with, because there's no communication. None at all. But I have found out Domination seems to be the mode that you can get the most enjoyment out of if you're running with random players, because it seems to be, maybe it's because it's a little amount of flags. It's not like Conquest where there's a ton of flags to cap. Maybe because the objective is fairly small, in size. And look at this, look at this dude. He's just laying there, and watch this. This guy spawns in on him, shoots at my teammate, and I'm able to easily stab him right in the head. But that was a pretty crazy sequence right there. But yeah, maybe because it's a limited amount of flags, there's only 3 capture points, that everyone is pretty much trying to cap those flags, and they seem to be more important because it's a bit of them. It's a shorter game, that it seems like most of the time when you play with randoms, everyone's on the same page. So you can pretty much follow these guys. As you can see how I play, I try to roll with the team the best I can, even though we're not talking. But it just seems like to me, man, that Domination gives you that benefit, gives you that luxury of some sense of communication or some sense of being on the same page, even though there's no talking. So that's why I definitely wanted to point this out and get you guys' opinion as well, how you guys feel about that. Do you feel the same way? What are your experiences when you're playing with random guys? Do you seem to have a good experience or a bad experience? What do you prefer? I'm pretty sure everybody would prefer to play with folks who are talking, but just want to see what everyone else feels in that regard. As you can see, me and this guy's having a bit of a grenade standoff here, and I'm able to sneak away, trying to be smart. Put my mask on, throw health out, trying to heal my guys. That's how I play Battlefield. Of course, if I'm playing team deathmatch, I like to be gun-ho as well, and be rogue. Right there, I got caught slipping. I like to be rogue at times and just go out and try to find people to kill. I don't really camp that much. I'm one of those guys that like to run and gun, but at the same time, getting back to my point, when I'm playing a mode where there's an objective involved, I like to do the objectives. You know what I mean? I like to cap the flags. I like to utilize, my class to its advantage. So you're going to see me heal guys, you know, when I'm the medic and things like that. Right now, I'm not reviving folks because, you know, I have that grenade attached to the weapon. I think I'm going to go back to the revive, you know, because I enjoy doing that as well. Again, I really enjoy doing that when I'm playing with guys, you know, playing with the team per se. And that way, you know, when you're playing with a team, look at my aim, guys. I got to interrupt myself. Look at this. Look at this. Just terrible. Just terrible. But when you're playing with a team, you know, it's more advantageous, you know, more beneficial. Look at this, and I get killed. It's more beneficial for me to roll with the, you know, the full medic class where I can give health as well as revive, because, you know, the longer you keep your guys alive, the better your chances. You know, that's just common sense. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video real quick, man, just to let you guys know, you know, what I'm playing most of the time. I know I do appear offline a lot. You know, I need to stop doing that, you know, because I know there's some guys who are on my friends list and you never know when I'm on. You know, I will be honest in saying the reason why I go offline a lot is, you know, just being, you know, a quote-unquote YouTube personality. Look at that blind grenade. A quote-unquote YouTube personality, man. It's, you know, sometimes I just want a game. You know, a lot of times I'm capping footage. And let me interrupt myself again. Look at this. I love how the vision is impaired right there. Beautiful stuff, man. This game is just phenomenal in terms of the action, how everything looks, you know, how the environment affects you. Outstanding product, man. I am completely happy and satisfied with this game, except for right there. For right there. I think there needs to be a little more blast radius on some of these grenades. Just my opinion. You know, you guys that are familiar with my channel, I've been saying that for a long time. That was a nice grenade right there. But you guys know I've been saying that for a long time. I feel like the blast radius should be a little wider, you know, with grenades and, you know, missiles and things like that that you're shooting. You know, just think about in the real world. If you were standing within, what, 10, 15 feet of a grenade, you're probably going to catch some type of injury. You know, maybe it doesn't kill, you know, but you're going to catch some type of effect. You know, so I definitely want to see a little improvement with that. Outside of that, man, there's not much that I can think of that I can complain about this game. I love the hit detection. I love the fact that you have to really work on your aim and you really get used to the weapons and recoil and all of that. You know, it's great. And look at this. I thought I got away, guys, and I'm going to get killed. But yeah, man, that's just my opinion, man. How do you guys feel? What modes are you playing? And, you know, when you're forced to play with random guys, you know, what particular modes are you playing? Which ones do you find to be more fun or, you know, more inclusive as far as everyone on your team? And look at the action right here, man. This is phenomenal. They got a sniper up there. So as you can see, man, I try to use the boxing approach, stick and move, but that's going to do it, guys. So definitely, man, hit my screaming face to sub, like this video, leave a comment. Peace.